Hey, everybody. Welcome to Speeches That Change the World. I'm Jay Howard. This is a class about public speaking, but unlike the public speaking classes you may have taken in the past, we will not be delivering any speeches in this class. Instead, we will be studying the speeches of others. We can learn a lot from listening to and analyzing the speeches of others about public speaking, about the world, and about ourselves. Here's the idea. You will get to choose several speeches, listen to or read those speeches one at a time, and then write a speech analysis paper about each speech. In these papers, you'll include a little bit about the background of the speech and who the speaker is, but you'll want to spend most of the time in the paper analyzing the speech itself. For example, did the speaker do anything fancy with their language in the speech? Did they use any alliteration or metaphor? Did they use any humor? Did they quote anybody famous? And if they did anything like that, what were they trying to accomplish? And were they successful? I won't say too much more here in this welcome message about the speech analysis essay assignments because you'll find all the details about those assignments both in the assignment sheet, in my sample paper, and also in the next mini lecture called How to Be a Speech Critic. My goal at the moment is to just briefly outline what this class will look like overall. The speeches that you'll watch and the papers that you'll write about those speeches will be the heart and soul of the class. You will be reading each other's papers too and providing peer review. I just realized if anyone is analyzing this mini lecture while you're listening to it, I just used two metaphors, heart and soul. So if we were writing a speech analysis paper over this lecture, we would want to mention those metaphors and explore what I maybe meant by them. Anyway, in addition to the papers, you'll have some readings. I've gathered the readings from various sources, and you'll have some mini lectures from me. The lectures will be short, like this one, and they'll be podcast style rather than video. I'll also make a written transcript available for everything for those of you who like transcripts. And everything will be on Blackboard, where there'll be a link to everything on Blackboard. Even though I mostly use audio only podcast style to deliver content, I wanted to go ahead and make this welcome message a video so that everybody could see my smiling face sitting here in my office and know that I am a real person and not a chat bot, and that I am here for you. If you've been in my classes before, whether seated or in person, I hope you know that the sense of community that develops in a class is very important to me. I think we learn better in community when there's a network of relationships. So that's why you get a video this first week, and also why we'll be doing some community building type things in the first week. Finally, each week, in addition to whatever papers you're working on and the mini lecture and the reading, there will be a weekly reflection. I usually use the Blackboard journal function for the reflections, and I use them instead of quizzes to hold you accountable for and to reward you for doing the readings and listening to my sage instruction. Please pay close attention to the weekly calendar, the weekly schedule document. I'm really proud of it. This week is set up, or not the week, but this class is set up in a weekly format. I think I found a good middle ground here because on the one hand, students say that it's overwhelming whenever a teacher just plops everything on you all at once and says, okay, get it in by the end of the semester. It's really helpful to have clear and achievable weekly checkpoints along the way, rather than just getting everything dumped. On the other hand, I also know that some students like to work ahead whenever possible. So The best of both worlds is to divide this semester up into weekly folders with set dates, and then to just make all the folders available just in case anybody wants to work ahead. So I have no problem with people working ahead. You're always allowed to turn things in early. The important thing is just to not fall behind. Just like in any other class, it's very important to follow the course calendar closely. I've put together comprehensive checklists each week for your convenience. Due dates are always at the end of the week, unless otherwise noted. I am very excited to teach this class and to work with you throughout this semester. I'm always available to provide help, to answer questions, and for general discussion, whether during our optional Zoom class meetings, or over email, or during office hours, or at some other suitable time in a format that is convenient for you. Thank you.